and welcome to my tarot corner. So I went through all of my tarot decks and took out all of the ones that are like the or resembling the Tarot of Marseille in the way that they only depict the major arcana and not the lesser arcanas. And the first one I'm going to use today is the Egyptian Tarot. And the Egyptian Tarot, I have it in two sizes, and I might use the smaller one for bigger spreads, but I wanted to start with the bigger one. And the spread that I'm going to do today is about Prince Charles' relationship with his brothers, because there have been all kinds of articles that are talking about a rift between Prince Charles and Prince Andrew, as that their relationship has ended for good, and that there is also a rift between Charles and Edward that I already did a spread about how Edward feels in regard to the fact that Camilla got to be the patron of the National Theatre. And in my spread, in that spread, and I will link it in the end, it didn't seem as if Edward takes that really bad, but articles are saying that Edward and Sophie feel that they are being pushed out of the royal fold. And in another spread that I will check is that it's the question of whether Charles is planning to reintroduce Harry to the British people after some kind of cooling period, after the British people will cool off with all of the shenanigans that Harry and Meghan have been doing in the past year. So first I'm going to check the family relationship between Charles and his brothers. So this is, as I said, the Egyptian Tarot. And what's good about the Egyptian, these tarot cards is that it's the lesser arcanas are not depicted in a picture, so there is no no place for intuition, only for the major arcanas. So first I'm going to clear the cards. And now I'm going to ask, so how is Charles' relationship with his brothers? How is Charles' relationship with his brothers? How is Charles' relationship with Andrew and with Edward? So the first card will depict the brothers and the way that they feel towards Charles. And I am doing that for the both of them, because both of them are said to be feeling neglected. And we get the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is a card of vacation. This is a card that comes after the Five of Swords that speaks about taking an action. And right now they do not feel like they are being neglected. They feel that this is some kind of an interlude, some kind of vacation in the relationship, something that both sides need. Andrew needs that in order to get past his court case and everything, all of the legal proceedings that he's going through. And Edward and Sophie probably do need some kind of vacation time as well. They do not feel like they are being mistreated. They are in this in this energy of the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is also speaking, and you can see here in the smaller picture here, a boat who goes that is on water, and it does speak about getting out of stormy waters and going towards a calmer place. And this is how they feel right now. So they do feel that this is a break in the relationship that both sides need. So this is how the brothers feel right now. And how does Charles feel? And we get the Ten of Pentacles. So Charles is very happy. He is in this Ten of Pentacles energy. This is an energy of someone who is right now feeling that he has achieved what he wanted in life. This is like a small piece of heaven. Now this card is a card of family. As you can remember how it looks in the Rider-Waite, there is a family there. So this is a card of family, but this is also a card of abundance, of success, and happiness. So Charles right now is happy despite his COVID. He probably is not too sick, and that's what I understood from the media as well. He's happy because I think that because the Queen made it quite clear that she wants Camilla to become Queen Consort when Charles becomes king. This is the energy that Charles is in right now. So what is the relationship in between them? And this is the card of that depicts the relationship, and we get the card of the Empress. And the Empress is a card that is of a woman that is willing to give everything without asking for return. And this is exactly the relationship between Charles and his brothers. They are in this mode of giving everything that they can for the monarchy, for the continuation of the monarchy, for the British people. That's giving everything that they have and not expecting anything in return. Now, the royal family does expect some kind of return in a way of the British people's love, the funds that they receive, but this is not why they are doing what they are doing. This is out of the feeling of obligation, feeling that they want to give everything. So right now, that is the energy of their relationship, and that is a very good energy. This is not a bad energy. There is no actual rift. Both sides are willing to give everything that they have in order for their relationship to go on, for the monarchy to go on. There is no real rift, not according to these cards. So what is the situation of the brothers, of Andrew and Andrew and Edward? And I get here the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is usually a knight of someone who, a knight that is a fantasizer. So it looks like Andrew lives in this kind of fantasy that he's going to win his court case. And in previous readings I did see that he does have some kind of ace up in his sleeve, so he is in this kind of, so this can be also a fantasy that can come true. It all depends whether or not the knight is a knight that can actually make things happen, because most knights are knights that are not able to make things happen because of all the things that are blocking them. But some knights can make the opportunities a reality. And right now Prince Andrew is in this mode of fantasizing his release from all of those court shenanigans. And Prince Andrew, I believe that he's right now in a mode of thinking about his future, about the future of his children. So he is right now wrapped in some kind of fantasies, but it's not exactly a fantasy. It's more of a way of thinking about the future, what he wants for himself, for his wife, and for his children. So this is their energy right now. And Prince Charles's energy right now in regards to them is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the initiator. Prince Charles right now, he is in the energy of someone who is thinking about beginnings, about how he can start. He's now really thinking seriously of how he can start rebuilding the monarchy in the way that he imagined it. Right now, during his mother's Jubilee festivities, the fact that she has spoken about the future after she's gone has made him start imagining how he will be king. And this is why we got a king here, and we got the King of Staves, because it is a fiery king. It is a king that has a lot of plans, a lot of things that he wants to initiate. He is a very good initiator. So right now, this is the energy that engulfs Prince Charles. And I'm putting it on this side. And then what can we see in Andrew and Edward's past? And we get the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is a card that speaks about being able to win a battle if you ask for help. And this is actually a card that speaks about a possibility of victory if you are asking for help. So both Andrew and Edward are coming from this energy of asking for help in order to win or to get that victory that they want. And it is a little bit difficult because I think that this card is mostly referring to Andrew. So I'm going to take another card just for Edward. So let's see what Edward's energy is, and we get the Nine of Wands. So Edward's does feel that he needs that vacation. He feels that he's been tackling a lot of obstacles, and that doesn't have to be obstacles that are connected with his own, being a working royal, his royal duties. That's what I wanted to say. It could be also obstacles that he has to tackle that are connected with his children's health, with his children's need to make their own decisions. And we know that his daughter just turned 18 and she has to make a decision herself on her future. So he feels right now that this is the energy that he's coming from. He's coming from this energy of feeling that he has to stand up and hold on towards the last obstacle. So he feels that he needs that vacation. So I believe that the fact that Camilla got the patronage of the National Theatre, it's probably something that came out of asking Edward if he wants that, and he came out and said, I need some kind of vacation. I need some time to myself. There are too many obstacles for me to tackle right now. And Prince Andrew is obsessed with his own victory, his need to get that victory, and the help that he's looking for in order to get that victory in his court case. So this is their energy, their past energy, and Princess Charles' past energy is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is usually the Meghan card, and this is the card of the woman who wants to be seen as the leader, as someone who is very egotistical, someone who loves to perform in front of an audience, and this is the energy that Prince Charles is coming from. This can also be a card that depicts Princess Diana, because Princess Diana herself was, in a way, she loved to perform in an audience. I don't think that she was egotistical as much as Meghan is, but she did have some ego problems, and she was someone who was very much thinking about the children, and this is also a card of a woman who is thinking about her children and is taking care of what will happen with her children. So this card can depict either either Princess Diana or Meghan, but both of these women are in Princess Charles' past and are reflecting his current way of behaving. So what are the outside forces that are influencing this relationship? And we get the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is another six card. It is another card. It's a card of second chances. It's a card of nostalgia. So it's a card of thinking about the things that are uniting them. This is a card of getting out of their comfort zone. This is a card of rectifying errors of the past. So altogether, I see that things are going to get better, and there is no actual rift in the royal family, not an actual rift between Charles and his brothers. They are speaking, they are talking, they are doing things in coordination with one another, and they are thinking about their childhood and about past occurrences, and they are willing to give one another second chances. And it is very important because right now, as you know, Prince Andrew and Prince Harry that are a Chancellor of States cannot actually be Chancellors of State. Prince William is out of the country, and the Queen could be also contracting COVID. So it is a very good question. What will they do with with the Counselor of State's appointments? Will they keep Harry? Will they decide to actually tell Harry and Andrew that they are not being Counselors of States any longer? So I'm going to do a small 3-card spread about that and ask whether they are going to take them out of the Counselor of State position. So first I'm going to clear the cards. And then let's ask, so are Harry and Andrew going to lose their position as counselors of state? Are Harry and Andrew going to lose their position as counselors of state? So for this spread, I am just cutting it in ones, and I'm taking 3 cards. And the middle card is the answer, and we get the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups is a yes card. It is a card that speaks about a dream that can become true. And this is a card that speaks about fulfilling dreams, getting out of the comfort zone once again, and not missing opportunities. So this is a yes answer for a yes or no question, and we ask whether are they going to lose their position as Counselor of State. This is a clear yes answer. And on one side we get the Fool, and the Fool is a card of new beginnings and endings as well. So they are going to end their position as Counselor of States, and a new beginning is going to happen. We don't know who is going to be the next Counselors of State, but there is a new beginning looming. And on the other side, we get the Empress card once again. People that are willing to do and give everything that is necessary in order for the monarchy to survive. So all 3 cards are just telling me the same answer. These cards are just cards that are supporting the middle card, which is the answer, and the 7 of Cups is a yes answer. So they are going to find other counselors of state, and as before they were talking about Beatrice. I think that Edward could be a good choice as well. So now I'm going to just take 3 oracle cards, one for each of the brothers. So first, this is the Quantum of the Oracle, a deck that I really love. Okay, we cleared the cards, and now let's ask for a card for Prince Charles. Advice for Prince Charles. And I get Angels of the Directions. So he is getting this kind of spirit message, the angels of the 4 directions that are guarding him as a king in waiting. This is just like the card of a king in waiting that is surrounded by angels that are keeping him. And if you know, in the Hebrew, in the Hebrew legacy, there are 4 angels that are coming, 1 before and 2 on either side and 1 behind. I don't remember the names of each one, but every time that you are doing a blessing for someone, you are saying that you have this one in front of you, this one on your right side, with this one on the left side, and this one behind you. And these are the 4 angels that are guarding each and every one of us. And we can see here that Prince Charles is guarded by his 4 angels. Now let's see a card for Prince Andrew. So a card for Prince Andrew. Advice for Prince Andrew. So let's see what we get. And the card that I get is Teacher. So Prince Andrew will have a lot to learn in the next few months. He has a lot to learn, and probably he will have things to teach, maybe as well. As we know, Virginia Giuffre is supposed to give evidence, so we don't know what will happen there, but he will have a lot to learn. He needs that teacher. So next card is for Prince Andrew. Advice for Prince, advice for Prince Edward. I always mix up their names. Advice for Prince Edward. Okay, and the card that I get is Intention behind the mask. And this is funny because a mask is something that is also connected to the theater, but the intention here is to take off the mask and see reality as it is. So we see that Prince Edward is struggling with something. We don't know exactly what, but there is a struggle here, and this is why probably he decided to give up the National Theatre patronage, because he is struggling, and he feels that there is a mask that he needs to take off, or someone who is having this mask and around him, and he needs to take that off that person. I don't know exactly, but we saw many cards here that show that Edward is struggling with something. So time will tell. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.